They say everything happens for a purpose, but maybe it's a typo. Maybe everything happens for a porpoise. Oh man, that's a lot of apology letters to write. We're going to try some sort of wacky little thing here, where a really clear demonstration of free will, a situation where there's no way the mentalist, the performer, could possibly control the outcome. Und yet. Okay, let's take a look, Chris. Here we go. Let's take a look, my brother. Okay. We're using a few things here. We're going to use you could use a business card or a blank piece of paper. I got a pen here. Nothing suspicious in the pen here. I got a sheet of newspaper. We'll get back to that puppy in a bit, okay? And I got a glass. Really nice. No sleight of hand, real simple here. Let's start by taking this piece of paper here, and I'm going to fold it in half here like this. And I'm going to tear it in half. We're going to fold it in half and tear it in half. We're going to make some pieces of paper. I guess you could say do a little bit of a lottery. We're almost doing a fold in half again. Almost doing a little bit of a lottery run here like this, okay? Like this. Now, what do I have? I got 1, I got 2, I got 3, I got 4. I got 4 pieces. And here I got 5, I got 6, I got 7, I got 8 pieces, okay? Now, spread them out here. Chris, name a number between 1 and 10, my brother.
4.
4. We'll write a 4 on that one. We got a 4, okay? What do we got? We got how many pieces of paper left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 7. Okay, name another number.
5.
A 5. Gonna take that. Do this slowly. Drop the 5. No funny business inside there.
7.
7. Okay, we'll take the 7. Drop that. No funny business. Drop that inside there. Name another.
2.
2. Okay, 2 goes in.
3.
3. 3 goes in.
8.
An 8. I think we've almost hit everything. Got any more?
9.
A 9. And you can choose a 1 or a 10. It doesn't have to be between the two, whatever.
Yeah, 1.
A 1. Okay. Now, as you can see, I'm being super fair, okay? Super fair here, like this. We don't need this anymore. Chris, I want you to take these and I want you to give them a shake, just like a lottery ball or something like that. Give those a real shake. Take that. Yeah, please, if you don't mind.
Okay.
You can do it once, then I'll do it a few times, whatever you want. Do it on camera here. Make sure everything's super fair. Shake, shake, shake. Try to really turn them around. Okay, there we go. Now, what we're going to do is every time one lands face down, let's see here, boom, 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 we're going to get rid of it. So what do we got here? We'll get rid of this one. Boom. We'll get rid of this one. It's face down. Boom. And these are all face up. Okay. Again, I'm going to drop these inside here. And the person can shake them. Okay. And again, we let them fall. And what do we got? Oh, we got a whole bunch now. Awesome. That makes it real simple. We got all of these. All of these. Leaving us down. You can see down to the last one. Just the number 7. Now, no sleight of hand. The person, you can't even suggest there was mind control because they didn't mentally pick anything or physically choose something. The whole thing totally random, down to a 7 here. Piece of newspaper from the very beginning. Want you to see that I was very, very confident about what number would be finally chosen. This is based on an old idea which used to be done with a double-headed penny with a date on the same side. Because if something is the same on both sides, no matter how many times you shake it and spill it out, it's always going to land the same side up, no matter which side, because it's the same on both sides. So what I have here is I've drawn a 7 in the bottom corner. I've drawn a little 7 on this side, okay? And this is why paper, they would be able to see it through. But cardstock, a thin piece of blank cardstock, they won't be able to see this. Then what I do is I put a little tiny, 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 tiny dot. That is it. Just a dot on the corner so I always know which piece it is. So you're here, okay? And notice that I could use letters, I could use numbers, I can use playing cards, a little 2, a little spade shape, or 3 in a club. You can use this system to force, this principle to force a whole bunch of things. But I love how organic this is, okay? And the fact that it's in the corner means that I can start. I mean, Can you have this examined from the start? No. Does anybody at this point want to examine this blank card? No, it's obvious what it is. It's just a blank card, and you just conceal it with your fingertips. So you're so far ahead from the beginning. Take this, fold it. Now, if you ask people what's your lucky number, and I'm just going to tear this into pieces here, half, quarters, and then eighths. If you ask people, do you have a lucky number, and you get 3 or 4 people that ask the number, 7 may or may not come up. But if you say you have people start naming a number from 1 to 10, and you've got 8 shots, there's a very good chance of the 7 coming up. Now, I'll tell you. So I've got this piece, and I make sure I've got my dot, and I start off, and I say, go ahead, name a number. And they say 2. And I put a 2 on the piece, not my 7. This is my 7 piece here. And I drop that in the glass. How fair? They say a 6, and I drop this. And I keep going until someone says a 7. Now, like I said, the odds of someone saying a 7 are very, very good. But if someone doesn't say a 7, and I've literally done this. I go 4, here's a 4, great. Name another number. 8, they go 8, I go 8, great. I say, I'm going to use my lucky number in here too. I'm going to put a 7 in here. There's a 7. What do you got? You got a 3, okay, a 3 over here, great. And people will not even remember that you were the one who suggested, or a 0. Some people say, how about a 0 or a 1, whatever they want, okay? So basically though, what I have in here is I have 8 slips of paper. 7 of them have a number on one side. The 8th one has a 7 on both sides. So now, I am good to go, okay? I can take this. They can shake, 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 shake around like this. And when I spill them out, I always make sure to let them kind of, let them fall a little bit more. What do we got here? We got an 8 still showing, and I tell them from the beginning, any number that's face down, we're going to get rid of it. I got a 1, I got a 7, I got an 8, and the rest. Now, if you want, as you're going along here, just tear the piece. It's got a sense of, we're going to do this whole thing down. We're eliminating these, and that's going to help you, like, in the end, and then you take these, and sometimes it'll come together very quickly, okay? Sometimes it'll just take 1 or 2 shakes. Other times it can take a few shakes, see? So these are all landing the same way up. So in this situation, what I do is as I pick them up, I deliberately turn one over, because sometimes the pieces will stick together a bit, and they won't turn over as quickly, okay? So you do this, and down they come, and now what are we down to here? We still got them all facing straight up, and you keep doing that until, of course, the last time you come down here, what do we got here? We got rid of these 2, coming down to my 7. I say down to the last, and I don't leave it right there. I typically go down to the 7. You agree, guys, it was totally random. Could have chosen any one of these, but we got it down to the last one was the number 7. And I tear that and I put everything aside, or you can put it all, if you want, put it all in the glass, or you can take it all and put it in your pocket. No one's going to want to examine these pieces because they saw the card, they named the numbers. It's the world's most fair force. It's super fair. And then at the end, you reveal this. Now, you can reveal this in a bunch of ways. You could have somebody holding a nickel and a couple of pennies from the beginning. You could borrow a magazine from somebody and randomly circle a number 7. You could lean over to somebody and whisper the number 7, whatever you want. But just remember, the more dramatic and creative in the end, the way you reveal this really is going to define the trick for everyone to remember for a long time to come.